Good afternoon. This is Dave Rogie here for the Lake Chelan Sports Blog, and I'm here this afternoon with Coach Domser. Coach, it is hot out here, and it's football time.
It's football time for sure. It's not that hot.
Tell us what's going on. It's springtime. It's almost, that school's almost over. Talk about what's happening with the program.
Well, from May 31st to August 1st, we've got 20 practices that we're going to get in. So we're going to get 9 of those in before school's even out. It gives us a chance because we know where the kids are at. They're at school. We can get them right here, and it helps our numbers a ton. And we've been working hard and playing hard and having fun.
You've got a lot of young guys coming up, freshmen coming in. You've got a big freshman class that's moving up. What are you anticipating right now in terms of numbers? It looks like quite a crowd.
Well, we've had 54 kids. That's been the most. Everybody's playing baseball and basketball, and we love that. We love our 3-sport athletes. They're competing, doing lots of stuff. But we've had 54. Probably averaging 48, and that's a lot. I mean, that's a lot of kids for spring. So kids are fired up. We got an older group that's doing good. We got younger guys that are getting the skills they need, and we're having fun. This is Team 102, so we've kind of taken that as a priority, understanding that there's been 101 football season. This is Team 102. Not talking about seniors, juniors, sophomores. We're just Team 102, and how are we gonna look as Team 102? That's what we're really harping on right now.
What a terrific way to look at that. But, even when you look at it that way, you've lost some key people, with all league players and MVPs and that type of thing. What types of leadership do you have coming in for this next year?
Well, this group of players are fun to coach. I mean, they're all about team. They're putting their team first. They're really, Bryce Robinson just got in there, done talking about the whole team about trust, and talking about how we've got to trust each other. We've got to hold each other accountable. And they're taking off with this. They're taking off with some of the stuff that we've put in the off season. And it's just a great group of kids. These guys are working hard, and they have, you look behind me, we're doing pre-practice, and everybody's out doing something. It's not about them, it's about this football team. And that's the most exciting thing about Team 102.
Well, and so often chemistry can make the difference between a champion and a runner-up, if you will.
The best teams I've been a part of weren't necessarily the ones that had the best players on it. They had the best attitudes, and that's what we're really trying to do right now.
Now, you mentioned you got 20 practices between a certain period of time. This you get 9, then does that mean you still have 11 you can do later into the summer, or is that for fall football? How does that work?
Yeah, we're gonna take July 7th through the 13th, and we're gonna take it's gonna be a varsity camp. We'll take 35 or 40 guys to the Oregon coast. We're going to go to the Oregon coast, and we're going to play other people and get to do a lot of the stuff that we've done in the past, team building wise. Also, we're excited about going to the Oregon coast because 1, it's the Oregon coast, and 2, we need to go live against other teams this summer. Last year we did some passing league stuff and went to Tehican. This year we're going to combine it and go to Camp Rylea, hit other schools, and see how we fare and just get better that way. So we'll be close to the 20 just with those 2 things, our spring and our summer camp, and then maybe we'll fill a couple things in. But we just love our kids. They're playing baseball, they're playing basketball, they're out competing, and we're athletes. And that's what athletes do. Athletes in the summers, they compete. They got the whole rest of their lives to get their work in, and I'm just proud of these guys because they're doing all these sports and they're out active, and it's just helping everybody.
Absolutely. Tell me, Coach, you also still going to have weight programs and that going through the summer, or is that kind of something that's going to be set aside so that you have more time to devote to this?
As a coach, as an entire coaching staff, we decided that we wanted to look at what other people were doing, see if we couldn't increase what we're doing in the weight room stuff in the summer. And we did a lot of research, and we came to a conclusion that APX out of Spokane runs programs, and we're like the 24th school in Washington to kind of buy into what they're doing. Lots of functionality, lots of lifting. It's basically APX 365. It's for all athletes. They're actually coming here this summer and running an 8-week camp, June 20th to August 11th, and they're actually running our summer workouts. There's a cost this year for it, but it's 4 days a week, 32 sessions for $100 a kid. We're looking for donations to kind of help with that still, but it's just we've been doing the program in the mornings. We've had 37 to 42 kids coming and working out in the mornings, and we've seen great progress from that. So we're, as an entire staff, we're talking basketball, wrestling, it doesn't matter what sport. We're all on the same page for this APX summer program, and we're all excited about where we're going to go with it.
Sounds awfully exciting. I can't wait to see some of that and get a chance to talk to some of the people involved, and at the same time be able to show the results that you're going to get from these guys.
You ask a couple of our players that have committed to it, and the gains that they've made from 7th grade all the way through our seniors next year. It's pretty impressive, the stuff that's happening. So they're feeling a lot better mentally, and they're feeling way better physically. So it's going to be good.
All right, well, we won't even start talking about what's going to happen next year, because it sounds like you got a plate full this summer. We want to be a part of it, Coach, so be sure to keep us informed so that we can be here and, get a little video along the way, chat with you and some of the kids, see how they're feeling.
Sure.
And I got to have one of those hats, so if you're going to sell them or anything, you be sure I know.
Sure.
All right, Coach.
We want to talk about Jerry Jr. game or no?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Thank you very much. Yes, coming up Thursday.
Yeah, tomorrow night, our 3rd annual Jerry Jr. scholarship game. Tomorrow night's special because it's the first time that we're going to be able to give a kid a scholarship, based off of last year's donations at the Jerry Jr. scholarship game, honoring Jerry Jr., the Eisenhart family, Chelan football, the entire deal. So tomorrow night is going to be a lot of fun. It starts at 6. It's right here at Sargent Field. We're going to have more of a scrimmage format. We're going to do some offensive stuff and some defensive stuff, and if you miss football, come out and watch tomorrow night. It'll be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Well, and you're supposed to have a cooler evening, so hopefully that'll be a good, good for the kids to get out and really get a chance to let them go and get sweaty and work against one another. And so at 6 o'clock tomorrow, donations are asked for.
Yep.
Donations are needed for any and all of the programs that you have going on to help those kids maybe who can't do it because money's an issue.
Sure. We don't want money to be an issue for anybody. We want them to earn what they have, but we always need help.
All right, Coach. Well, sounds great. Obviously, we'll be in your back pocket, so good luck to you tomorrow with what's going on. Good luck this summer, and gosh, go Goats and football.
Go Goats.
All right, thanks, Coach. Doing a little bit of stretching and warming up here. We're going to talk to 3 of the team leaders here as soon as they get through this little workout and get a chance to chat with them quickly about some of the exciting things that are going on. It sounds like Coach has got a plate full for these guys and effort to get them ready. Special people coming in to work with them and help run some of their programming. Perhaps maybe there'll be some offensive and defensive changes from what we've seen over the last couple of years. I guess that will, we'll have to see what Coach says about that. But we're going to have lots of opportunities to talk to these fellas and be out here and watch and do some video. We want to be sure to remind everybody that tomorrow evening is the Jerry Jr. 3rd annual football scrimmage, and they will be doing some scrimmaging. I did talk with Coach. They're going to kind of do 30-yard scrimmages, offensively, defensively, run some plays. They'll probably do a kickoff game. They'll probably do a couple of special teams issues, just to work the kids through, let them have a little contact, let them feel what's coming up, and certainly to be ready as they prepare for the 2016-2017 football season. Actually, it won't be 2017 at all because they finish up before the end of the year. But again, you can see them out there stretching and doing the things that they need to do in terms of preparing themselves as football players and as individuals. So I'm looking forward to talking to a few of the boys and the leaders and see how they're feeling. Hey, again, this is Dave Rogie here for the Lake Chelan Sports Blog, and I've got 3 of the senior leaders here from left to right, my left to right. As you look at this, we've got Bryce Robinson, Colin Hendricks, and Zach Phelps. And these 3 fellas are key members of this football team, but more importantly, you guys are going to be bringing in the leadership this year. So, Zach, I'm going to start with you. Tell me a little bit about what you see your role to be and how you hope to communicate that to the fellas.
I'm the quarterback, so a lot of guys looking up to that position. I don't know, just being a senior this year is going to translate a lot for us. It's a new role, looking at guys a little differently. I don't know,
just
guys.
As it starts coming, you'll be there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the key right there. Colin, wide receiver, defensive back. You got to come in. Got to work in both sides of that field there, pumping them up, keeping them going. What are you going to be doing?
Well, just energy throughout practice. I think it's a big key that'll translate into the game. So keep practice exciting, entertaining, get jacked up. Someone makes a play, high fives, all that good stuff.
Good deal. Bryce, I hear you had a little presentation here with the guys about trust this afternoon. Talk to me about that. What kinds of things are important, and when you talk about trust, what do you mean?
We're all a team. You know, there's no seniors or freshmen on this particular team right here. It's just we're all together, and we're all gonna win together, practice together, and it's kind of like I told Colin that trust between us is like if I drop a pass or something, Colin's gonna get on me to make sure I catch the next one. Same thing for him. Or if Zach makes a bad pass, or if he gets sacked or anything like that, we'll just be on each other, making sure every play is.
One more thing real quick, guys, and I'll ask each one of you real quickly how the importance of it. Sounds like you guys have a whole lot going on this summer, Zach. Something about a group coming in to help lead some practices and that type of thing. What does all of this mean, and how do you see it translating into the program and getting you guys where you want to achieve your goals?
It's great. There's nothing better than having a full schedule over the summer. I mean, you know, a lot of stuff is good.
Weightlifting, guys. Colin, get up in the morning. You got a summer job. You got to get yourself out of bed. How are you going to make sure that that happens, brother?
Well, I mean, we just got to kind of realize that we're not going to get better if we're not in there putting in the work. So I think kind of just try to relate or tell all the freshmen, incoming freshmen, younger guys that that's the case, and try to get on.
Bryce, last thing for you. I understand there is no such thing as a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior on this team anymore. That this is Team 102. What does that mean to you, big guy?
I don't know. This is to me, this kind of means that I don't know. This is the start of something special. It's on us to make sure that happens.
Okay.
Work hard, go to the weight room in the summer.
And as you see these guys coming in and starting to work now and through the summer, are you guys seeing a pretty good attitude? Are you feeling like you're having to push it, or you know what's happening there? Zach, share that with me.
No, I definitely see a different change in culture. You know, guys are their attitudes are starting to perk up a little bit. You can see guys that go in the weight room, they're getting more confident with it, and it's a good sight to see.
All right, guys. Well, listen, good luck to you. We're going to be here for the ride. Hopefully, I'm going to even see if I can't get down to the west side down on the Oregon coast with you for a couple of days and take some pictures, talk a little bit about what's going on, and if you're having fun. Right, football is fun. Right on, guys? All right, here we go. 2016 is just around the corner, and go Goats football.
Go Goats.
All right, good job, guys. Thank you.